Hey everybody, hope you all are doing amazing. So I'm gonna try something different today. I'm gonna try to get this out. I've tried a few times now, haven't been able to do it. And then I re-listened to myself and it doesn't sound as bad as I have it in my head. So, and I think it will help some people. And I want to talk about my experience with Adderall, and it induced me into what looks very much like a meth-induced psychosis. And I might be saying that wrong, but I've never done meth. But I did a whole lot of Adderall, and I abused it, and I really did lose my mind. And I've been wanting to come on here and tell you guys about it for some time now, but I've been too chicken to do it because it's not the best experience for me. It scared me. I thought it was very real, and it was very much not. And I feel like an idiot. And looking back at it now, I see it was the beginning of my end of addiction, active addiction. And so it had to have been done because I literally, physically, mentally could not go back to it. Could not go back to Adderall, because my body said no more, and it started to really act weird. So, quick, who am I? My name is Lauren. I was addicted. I still am. I mean, always will be addicted to Adderall. Out of all the partying I did my whole life, it was Adderall that got me. And pretty scary what I went through. This is going to be long, so I'll probably break this up because there's no way I could sit here and talk through this whole entire experience because my jaw just doesn't want to be nice sometimes, and I need to be nice to it or it'll start hurting. Anyways, I have TMJ. So, please, everything here, it is all not educational or just for your entertainment, I guess. And it always go see your doctor or look it up yourself. But anyways, so I was working as a outside sales rep for a company, and I was taking a lot of Adderall, and I was proud of my Adderall. I wasn't hiding the fact that I took Adderall from anybody. I told everybody. Anybody that would listen to me, because that's what we do when we're on Adderall. We talk a lot. So I had my HR lady ride with me one day, and she saw this mess of a person, me, and they wanted me to take a break. And I was like, I don't need a break. I'm fine. And they're like, you need a break. We want you to take a break. And I was pissed because I was like the top salesperson. I worked there for like 9 years. I was just like, what? And I fought it. And I fought it so hard that I went to the EEOC and filed against them. And I went back to work because they can't discriminate or they can't retaliate when you have an open claim file, whatever it's called, against them. So basically I went back to work in like a Shark Tank. Everybody hated me. This is the crazy girl that needs to take a break and is suing us for trying to make her. I said that they were, discriminating against my disability, which is ADD. And this was 2015, 9 years ago, 2013. So over 10 years ago. And, ADD wasn't looked on as it is now. So it was a tough one to do, but I did it. And I had to go back to work, and I was not well. I should have listened to them. So I lasted a couple more weeks, and then I quit. And I said, I can't do this anymore. And I quit. And they let me go with a little bit of money and a year of insurance. So I went home to my condo by myself, and went from working and always being surrounded by people and always having something to do to nothing, not being a part of anything. And I isolated. I would go to like Goodwill and get furniture and refinish it. My family thought I was losing my mind, so I isolated from them. I was losing my mind, but I isolated myself. And when you are isolated and you don't have your ideas to bounce off other people, you know, you can really get yourself into like these ideas that make absolutely no sense, but no one's there to kind of be like, hey, listen. No. So I started thinking that my HOA was after me. Homeowners Association. It was after me because I thought they were doing funny things, which they were, and that came about later. But like I started looking into it, and like I was thinking that they were building things that they shouldn't have been building. Y'all, I had nothing else to do with my time except stay up late all day, all night on Adderall, clean, fix furniture, and think that my HOA is out to screw me over. This is, of course, before the whole COVID thing and prices for homes went high. This was like just off the heels of the Great Recession, so or whatever it was called. So, you know, I lived in a condo and nobody wanted to buy any pieces, any units. Everyone that was trying to sell was having so much problems, and then they kept building, and then they were renting out new places, and I just thought it was weird. Something they shouldn't have been renting it out because it's a you know, homeowner's place. So anyways, I was looking, and you know, I remember now that I would go on like Yahoo in my email, look things up, get all these messages, open whatever, look at it, redo it, and I know I got hacked. At the time, I didn't really think I got hacked, but I thought my HOA had hacked me. But I just got hacked by some hackers, you know, just random email hackers, phishing, whatever it is called. And I was like freaking out. It like spiraled me that I couldn't get on my computer. Like I remember trying to open it up in the middle of the night. Maybe they're not looking now. I was crazy. Not talking to anybody. I mean, I remember my mom had cops come to my condo to do a check on me. They were so worried about me. So that freaked me out too. So I decided to get into my car and leave. Leave and go where? I had no idea, but it sounded like a good idea because people were watching me and I had to go. Nobody was watching me. But I really thought they were. I want to prefix this by saying I am not schizophrenic, not bipolar, not any of that. I deal with some anxiety and depression, but that was not this. This was, I knew this was really happening. I thought they got into my phone. Like, I was seeing things that were just not there. So I get into the car and I start driving with my dog. Just driving, and I ended up in Tennessee. And I remember thinking that the signs were trying to veer me a wrong way. Like, they were trying to make me turn around or, y'all, what meth does to people very much happened to me with Adderall. I ended up in Tennessee in a hotel, and in the middle of the night I was sleeping, and like I really like would have a problem differentiating myself between dreams and what was really happening in real life. And I really thought someone was spying on me, and they put it inside the air conditioning unit. So embarrassing. This is the worst. So I like tried breaking apart it, and then the guy, the cleaning guy, saw what I was doing because there was a big window. It was one of those, it's like a motel type thing, and he tried to stop me, and I'm like, I know what you're doing. I was crazy, and I got arrested. And I didn't know anybody's phone number. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to come back because my phone is too hot, and I need a break from this. So I will do a part 2.